And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The four members of tomorrow night's main event are in the ring. And Connor, this is going to be quite an earful from everybody.
We'll see what they say.
And we will indeed. Connor, just real quick, who do you think is going to come out tomorrow night?
So here we are, gentlemen.
Well, we'll get to
tomorrow
that.
Night, the four of us step in that ring, and one of us is going to walk out the CWE champion. Now, I'll be damned if I don't look the three of you in the eye and tell you that I don't plan on walking out without this thing. But I'd be just as damned if I pretended that the three of you weren't going to give me the fight of my life. Sid, I know you better than most people. You've been a good friend to me ever since I came to CWE, and I haven't forgotten that. But just as you told me earlier tonight, it's every man for himself. And I know that you're going to be gunning for me just like you're going to be gunning for them, just like they're going to be gunning for me. And I respect that. So Sid, since I have no problem with you, I wish you the best tomorrow night. We'll see which one of us is the better man. But on to you two. Richard Till, Sean Peterson. You know, I can't say that I was familiar with you, Richard, when you first got here. You and I haven't crossed that much. And yeah, I know you did retire my best friend, Vicious X. You did that. I haven't forgotten about that. And a couple of weeks ago, you speared me so hard that you rattled my ribs and maybe bruised parts of me that you can't even see. So sure, you might be able to say that you made sure I wasn't 100% going into this match. But you know what? Like I said the other night, it doesn't matter if I'm 100% or not, because I'm going to walk into that arena. I'm going to raise this belt above my head when I get there. Those people are going to cheer for me. They're going to stand up for me. And you're not just going to have to get through me. You're going to have to get through all of that. Until you can do that, until you know you're good enough to defeat thousands of people, you will never be the CWE champion. And you can mark my words. And then there's Sean. Sean, you and I, we go back. In fact, you almost retired me this summer, and I bet right now you're wishing you had, because you know damn well that you cannot beat me. You never have, and you never will. So you can get any little fantasies you have of becoming champion out of your head now. Goodbye, adios. When it comes to you, you're the least threatening person in this match, and I know it. So to the three gentlemen standing in the ring before me, let's put on a war. Because if we don't, if you don't better, then a week from now, you're going to be looking at the same sight you already are. Dylan Potey, CWE champion of the people, by the people, and for the people. Get ready for a country-style ass-kicking. I don't mean to interrupt you, Dylan, but it's my turn now, I believe. I believe this event was planned for the four of us to exchange. It's an airing of grievances. It's a way for this crowd to know that the four of us are ready to give our blood, our sweat, our tears, our skin to win that belt. And this crowd should know better than ever to doubt that Sid Floyd is willing to do that. But the question isn't on Sid Floyd. No, it's never been on Sid Floyd. Despite what Corey Fox might think, it's on the three of you. Because I'm willing to walk into that arena and get cut open and bleed and get my skin pulled off by chairs or ring bells or tables. I'm willing to do that. I've done it before. What about you? Dylan, huh? I know you're a ladder match kind of guy, but this isn't a ladder match. And what happens, since it's no disqualifications, if Sean Peterson decides to bring in a weapon? Or Braden Ganses comes down to the ring, huh? Are you prepared to do what you have to do to win that? Because you're talking a game, and I know you can fight a game, but I don't know if you've ever fought a game like this before. And Sean Peterson, by God, if you aren't the dirtiest son of a bitch in this company, I don't know who is. And I know for a fact that the second you get an opening, a chance to break the rules, a chance to take advantage of me or anyone else, you're gonna do it. And you're gonna do it with style, because that's what you do. You cheat, you deceive, and you lie. And you spend your money to get what you want. Well, let me give you a little bit of an instruction tonight, because come tomorrow, you're not gonna be able to buy your way out of the beating that the three of us are gonna give you. You're not gonna be able to buy your way into Dylan Potte's championship. As far as I'm concerned, tomorrow night, consider yourself broke. And if you're not already, you will be, because the three of us are going to break you. And you, Till, you seem to have bitten off quite a lot over the last couple of weeks. I don't know how you managed to find your way into this, but you did. And you have proven yourself. You beat your best friend, Dmitry Volchenkov, much like I did here tonight. You teamed up with Sean Peterson and beat Dylan and I. And while I can't say it was exactly a fair fight, I won't shy away from the fact that you did it. I'm not here to make excuses. And last week, you were gonna beat Braden Gaines's until I got involved. And I did that to test you, to see if you could keep your eyes on the prize. And you failed, Richard Till. You couldn't do it. You couldn't keep your eye on the prize. You turned away from Braden. You didn't win the match. You came up the ramp. You came after me. Guess what? You do that tomorrow night, you're going down. And once again, you have failed to clinch the CWE Championship. And you won't be able to blame anybody but yourself this time. So gentlemen, let me remind you of something. Dylan, you can bring your country-style ass whooping all you want. But if there's one thing the three of you should have learned by now, it's that Sid Floyd will not stay down.
Are you two imbeciles done yet? Because I'm sick of listening to you two downplay me. Let me remind you that I am a man who lives in the real world. Oh, shut up! I am Sean Peterson, and I am a two-time CWE champion. And both of those times, who did I beat? I beat you, Sid, last January, didn't I? Didn't I beat you in a last man standing match where you did, in fact, stay down? And then, Dylan, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that I won that ladder match for the CWE Championship in July, didn't I? So to you two who think that you're going to stomp all over the richest man in wrestling, think again. Sean Peterson is coming to Road to Glory to win. No ifs, no ands, no buts, no doubts. And I don't care if I do have to bring Braden, or if I do have to hire another Goon Squad. I don't care what I have to do. If I don't walk out of there with the CWE Championship, whoever does is going to have a bullseye on their back so big, they'll be able to land 100 cruise missiles on that thing. Someone will have to call Obama to drone strike you. Maybe it'll be me. And while I'm at it, I might as well get him to drone strike this horrid town, Youngstown. But that's beside the point. You three want to walk into the show and try to steal it? Forget it. The show's already been bought and paid for by the richest man in wrestling, Sean Peterson. Right, when you're done having a go, I believe it's my turn. And all I've heard from you three is you're better, and you're better, and you're better. But not one of you has taken into account who I am. Yeah, Sid, we know you're the Philadelphia kid. You don't stay down. You're just another brick in the wall, whatever it might be. And Dylan, whoa, big Dylan coming out of Kentucky. Southern boy wonder, whatever you are. And then Sean Peterson inherited your father's wealth and now runs around like you've had it all your life. I don't care what little catchphrases you have. I don't care how many people I have to go through. And I don't care if I have to open a Swiss bank account just to shove you in the vault, Shawn. When it comes time to put up or shut up, there's only one man with the strength and the size to handle 3 people, and that's me. This isn't just another opportunity. This is the opportunity. I may be arrogant and cocky, but I'm not stupid. I know as well as you do, Sid, that if I don't win on Sunday, I might not get another shot. I'm not an idiot. And that's why I told you earlier to bring 199%. Because if you don't, I will bring 200. If you bring 200, I will bring 201. I don't care what your situation is, or yours, because mine will be better. I will become the first English-born CWE champion. I will become the most hated man in this company. Something you won't even be able to buy your way back to, Shawn. And I'm gonna do it my way. Which means sparing you, and just for the hell of it, Shawn, I think I'm gonna give you a Union Jack here, and then spear you again. All 3 of you, look at me. Because this is the last time you're ever gonna look at me and underestimate Richard Till. And that's something to believe in.
This is quite a setup. And we are headed... Oh, wait a minute! Oh, that's why you don't turn your back on those guys. Richard Till and Sean Peterson trying to gain an advantage for tomorrow night.
And I think they have.
Sid Floyd, Dylan Poteet down, and after you had to know a heated exchange of words like that wasn't going to end with a handshake and a flower basket. This is one hell of a turn of events here, Con. And the gentlemen in the ring are in pain. I don't know what I make of this, Connor. I don't know who comes out in top now.
I don't know either. I was trying to think of something, but...
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who's up on the stage? Who is that up behind Richard Till? Do you see that?
A little bit there.
Who is that? It's Braden Gamses! It's Braden Gamses! And he's assaulting Till with a chair.
And I have to say, I should have seen this coming. I mean...
I think we all should have. That's Braden Gamses. And now, wait a minute. Oh, what a shot to Richard Till, and that's got to be for all those exchanges last week. Braden Gamses.
Sean Peterson double-crossing the double-crosser.
I don't even know. The dynamic for tomorrow night has radically changed. And I don't know if anyone has an advantage at this point. We'll have to find out.